much for that. I'd like to also, in the words of Charles Fortune, say the following. A very good afternoon, viewers. I'd like to welcome you back here to the Wanderers, where we've been enjoying an absolutely fantastic morning's cricket. The weather here continues to be outstanding, particularly in view of the inclement weather which has been threatening all week, with often a hint of a thunder shower here or there. There's hardly a breath of air to tease the flags which are hanging lifeless at the flagpoles all around the ground, and even the wreaths of ivy which have been so strategically placed around the stands are in no way disturbed by the slight movement of air which could hardly be called a breeze. The sky is a deep blue which reminds one of the Mediterranean on a lazy afternoon, and there far in the distance is the hint of a cloud which, although it appears light and fluffy now, we know can gather together with its friends and form a conglomeration large enough and intimidating enough to threaten our afternoon's enjoyment of this marvelous game. As I was saying about this morning's cricket, wasn't it a truly wonderful moment, truly magnificent, as we saw the opening bowling pair of Falcon and Priscilla Warren, bowling in tandem, delivering their rather special and unique delivery, known as Elodie, to the receiving batsman, young Nicky Haupt. Now, young Nicky, better known as a bowler than a batsman for having bowled many a maiden over in his naturally eager to get after the Elodie being bowled by the intimidating opening Warren bowlers. However, he had great respect for these opening bowlers and therefore decided to study old videos of their earlier games in order just to learn just how to play this Elodie delivery. The first video he studied dated back to a game in 1985, when the Warren bowlers were more renowned for their Shelley delivery. And it was a young batsman from Natal who was finally able to tame this delivery, hitting two quick singles, one after the other, and then with a magnificent stroke, he hit 2 runs off a single delivery. Before retiring hurt and hanging up his bat. Another video he studied intensely was from a game in 1986 played down at the Old Fort in Durban. Here there was a very experienced Natal batsman who came in to face the Warren bowlers. At that stage the Warren bowlers were known for their spin bowling, and in particular a delivery which was renowned for being unpredictable and unpredictable. This delivery was known as a Haley delivery. And unlike any batsman before, Bill surprised everyone by correctly reading this delivery and showing himself to be very adept at knowing just how to handle it. Although he showed all the form, he hasn't put any runs on the scoreboard. He is still batting. Now, having intensely studied these videos and having observed the form of the Elodie delivery, young Nick was naturally keen to immediately get on with a big score. So when Falcon and Priscilla arrived this morning with the intention of bowling this Elodie delivery to Nick, he wanted to immediately advance down the wicket and have a go. However, the umpire, Ed Marshall, after conferring with the square peg umpire, Rian Nimont, I believe square leg umpire, Rian Nimont, warned young Nick to stay in his crease until Elodie had been finally delivered. And after repeated warnings, the umpires were forced to call on the third umpire, Haupt, who had the necessary authority to convince young Nick to abide by the rules of the game. The game was able to continue as you saw, and the Warrens bowled Elodie, and Nick proved himself to be completely capable of playing this delivery. Well, so much for this morning's cricket. Most entertaining it has been, and we look forward to continuing it through this afternoon's session.